Hello, I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Michelle Calix, and I am interested in applying to the Professional Counseling Psychology program at FIU. In terms of my education, my goal is to continue pursuing higher education. I recently completed my bachelor's in psychology at FIU, and my next goal is to complete my master's in professional counseling psychology. Career wise, I want to be a licensed mental health therapist, and completing the counseling program at FIU will help me get there. My goal is to obtain all the experience that I need in order to be able to work with clients. And since this program is a 2-year program, that is more than enough time to prepare myself to work in the mental health field. I want to serve my community and work with individuals that are in need of assistance, especially mental health wise. I believe that it is important to help reduce the stigma associated with mental health because mental health is just as important as physical health. I want to work at a practice that will allow me to help the most people and will allow me to connect with potential clients. The professional counseling program aligns with my goal because the program requires us to meet a certain amount of hours, and I believe that getting hands-on experience will help me reach my goals. The best way to learn is by immersing yourself, which is why I believe hands-on experience is an important part of the program. One of the requirements of the program is that we must meet 840 hours of clinical training, and I think this is what will really prepare me to work in the mental health field. By completing these hours, I will get a feel for what it's like working with clients, and what I learn will be useful to me once I am a licensed therapist. The program also requires a practicum, which is completed during the first year at FIU's clinic, but we do have the option to either continue at the clinic during the second year or to find another internship placement. I think that having options when it comes to where you can complete your hours is important because you will be spending a lot of time there, so it's important that you enjoy your placement. I believe that the practicum will set me up for success and help me learn what it means to actually provide counseling to others. The program meets my goals because not all programs result in being eligible for a license, and this is really important to me being able to obtain my license. By completing my hours and taking the classes, I will be eligible to become a licensed mental health counselor, which is the end goal. Once I graduate, I will need to take an exam to become licensed, and I believe that this program will provide me with the education and the tools that I need to successfully become licensed. I also like that there's an option between hybrid and online classes. For me personally, I do better in classes that are in person, so being able to be physically in the classroom will set me up for success in the long run. In terms of the qualities that I have to offer the program, I am extremely dedicated when it comes to schoolwork. For my bachelor's, I was able to graduate summa cum laude, and this is because I put in effort for every class and I made sure that I always produced the best quality of work in any class. From a young age, I have always been responsible with my schoolwork, and this program will be no different. I believe that I have the potential to give my all in order to complete this program. On top of being dedicated, I have good time management skills, which I believe is important for this program. I always get all my work done ahead of time to allow myself any room for errors, and this has always been helpful. On top of this, what I feel I can contribute to psychology is that I am an excellent writer. When it comes to papers, especially research papers, I always produce the best quality of work and receive the highest grade. I am passionate about psychology and believe that I could contribute with the research skills that I have obtained throughout my bachelor's degrees. Other skills I possess that I believe would make a good licensed mental health counselor are my listening skills. When it comes to listening, I allow others to express themselves, and I always do my best to listen to exactly what they're saying because being heard is important. Education-wise, my background makes me the best candidate because I have always strived for the best. I was able to complete my associate degree at the University of Florida, where I took many psychology courses and excelled at them. I earned the best grades while studying at the University of Florida, and when I transferred to FIU to complete my bachelor's degree, I held myself to high standards, which is why I was able to graduate with a 4.0 GPA, which is something that I'm proud of. Education has always been something that I have excelled at because I'm willing to put in the hard work that it takes, and I believe that I can successfully complete the professional counseling psychology program at FIU. I believe that I am the best candidate because I am passionate about psychology and I am motivated to always complete what I set my mind to. Thank you for your consideration.